What's up, Seahorse Army? Welcome back to another review, doll unboxing, that kind of stuff. Today is my birthday, so I've got a very special birthday-themed doll that I'm going to be sharing with you. Actually, technically two of them, although one of them is a duplicate for me. Anyway, so the Disney store, or Disney in general, has been putting, actually these are Mattel. So the Disney Princess by Mattel line, they've been putting out birthday dolls. They did one last year, it was Rapunzel, and this year they did Cinderella, and it is just in time for my birthday. So she just came out last week, I think, or I saw her for the first time last week. I ordered her, and she came in. So I have her in time to unbox and review for my birthday, so this is so perfect. I did also get another one of the Rapunzel birthday dolls. So I'm gonna also open her. I'm pretty sure I've opened and reviewed this doll already on my channel. If I did, I'll link the video somewhere, probably at the end of this video if you want to see the original review. I will show her in this video as well, but the reason I got a second one is to customize, just because I love this doll. Plus she was on sale. It was one of the Amazon warehouse deals because her box was damaged, so I got her at a really good discount. So I was like, perfect, yeah, I'm gonna customize her. So I wanted to get a second one because I'm gonna put her on a made to move doll and everything, made to move body and everything. But the main attraction, the main thing we are looking at today is this birthday Cinderella doll. Now, obviously, there's a glare. I'm going to unbox her. You're going to see her much better once we get her out of the box. But I did want to show you the box. So, down here at the front, we've got a bow. You've got a gold emblem, which is the carriage. So there's a lot of little Easter eggs and nods to the Cinderella movie. On the back here, so the back is pretty simple. There's just a little blurb here, and then it's got a little to and from. So if you were getting this for somebody as a gift, you could write, who you're getting it to, who it's to, and you could put your name to say who it's from and everything, which is great. It does also have, like I said, a little blurb. It says, "It's a fun celebration just for you. Make your special day unforgettable with Cinderella in beautiful birthday style." And then it says it again in 3 additional languages. And I believe it is the same blurb. Yeah, it's a fun celebration for you. Make your special day unforgettable with Rapunzel in beautiful birthday style. So yeah, it's the same blurb that was on the back of Rapunzel's, except it has Cinderella. But anyway, so the box itself is pretty simple. I am going to unbox her as well as Rapunzel. I'm gonna do that real quick off camera, and when we get back, we'll take a look at the doll and the accessory. She comes with, I think she just comes with the one accessory. But yeah, we'll take a look at those. Also, I did want to mention that I got for myself for my birthday, I did get the Lavender Gala Barbie. I'm going to be doing this review in another video. So if you're not already subscribed, don't forget to subscribe and join the Seahorse Army. You can ring the bell, you get a notification when this video comes out. Also, I don't know if you all can see behind me, but there is a pile of boxes from you guys. This is all Seahorse Army mail. So, I, would go to my mailbox and check, and maybe I'll get 1 or 2 here and there in some of the recent videos that you saw. But there was a couple weeks where I didn't get anything, and then all of a sudden I went in and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... There's 8 packages. So I'm pretty sure that these are all, or most of them are probably birthday presents. There might be some things that somebody just sent me something not realizing it was my birthday or whatever, but I'm counting it as a birthday present. Those I am going to do in separate videos, so you can look forward to that all month long since this is the month of May. 2 things to look forward to. One is going to be birthday unboxings, mail openings, my birthday presents from the Seahorse Army, and 2, it is Mermaid. So I am going to be doing, I have some mermaid themes, specifically the Little Mermaid, because I'm a Disney fan. I've got Ariel dolls and stuff like that, those videos coming up to look forward to. So if any of that sounds interesting and you're not already subscribed yet, then now subscribe. Anyway, okay, I'm going to really quickly get these 2 dolls out of the box, and when we come back, like I said, we'll take a look at them and their single accessory that they come with. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back, and I've got the dolls out of the box. I really, really like these birthday dolls. They kind of remind me of like, you know, every year when they do like a Christmas doll or a holiday themed doll. It's basically that, except for birthdays. And I love that. I'm going to keep collecting them as they come out. I hope to get some more characters because I really like the Mattel Disney dolls. I like their faces and everything. We're going to start off with Cinderella. I'll show you Rapunzel as well, but like I said, I already have a full review of her, so I'm just going to show you her briefly a little later on. But to start off, here is Cinderella. She is so gorgeous. Hold on, let me look at the face. Look, where's my thing? I'm trying to find my remote here so that way I could zoom in. Here we go. So here is a close-up of her face. This was the biggest selling point for me. I saw like the stock photos of the face and it's so pretty. Her eyes look so colorful. I love the color of her eyeshadow and her eye makeup. I have the other Mattel collector Cinderella doll and her makeup is a little bit more muted. This one is a lot more colorful, so I just thought that she was so pretty. Here, let me get like really close up so you can see. Like, I love that they gave her like the blue eyeshadow and this like bright pink lip. I think that it looks very fun, very festive for being, you know, like a birthday themed doll. Now, oh, by the way, if I didn't say, these dolls retail at $30, so, or $29.99 or whatever. I got them from Amazon. It's the only place that I could find them, so I don't know if they're going to be available other places right now or not, but yeah, that's where I was able to get mine from. Now, being that these are $30 dolls, I know that there is going to be people who do not agree with that price because based off of what we're getting. I don't know. I never know. Like, it's like cost and value are two different things, you know. For me, obviously it was worth it because I bought it. I mean, I didn't pay $30 for Rapunzel. I got her on like a half off or something like that because of the Amazon discounts or the warehouse deal because of the damaged packaging. And she turned out to be pretty good. Like, her face looks good and everything, so I'm happy with that. I did pay retail for her mainly because she just came out, so she's at full price, and I wanted to have her for my birthday. So that is why. So I guess it's up to you to decide if that price point is worth it or not. But I'll show you all the details in this video, in this review, obviously, so you can make that decision for yourself. Now, one of the things I love about the Mattel Cinderella dolls in particular is they gave her a darker blonde hair, which is more movie accurate. Because so many of the dolls, especially like the Disney store dolls, have like Cinderella with platinum hair, and she did not have she wasn't very blonde in her movie. She was like a dirty blonde or almost like a light brown, really. So I love the fact that they gave Cindy a like darker blonde color, and it's like got streaks of like, it's not just one solid color. It's got a little bit of dimension, which is nice. I like that. Her hair is just in a high ponytail that's curled forward to kind of create that classic Cinderella hairstyle. So, which is totally fine. She has a plastic headband here. There's no painted details, but there is molded details on it. And the headbands are cute. I like the addition of them. I kind of wish it was more like, maybe, I don't know, ribbon or something like that would have been nice for the price point rather than just a plastic molded accessory, but it's fine. Like, it gets the job done. I like that it's the same color and it matches the dress. She also has a choker necklace because, you know, kind of keeping with the Cinderella style. Once again, it is just a simple black plastic molded necklace, which I'm okay with. Once again, I would have liked it to be fabric like the Disney store versions, or not fabric, but like ribbon or whatever. But this way you know, it's easy to like remove and put, you know, take off and put back on the doll if you wanted to redress her or anything like that. Anyway, going down to her dress. So her dress, the quality of it is like, I would say okay. It's on par with what we're seeing from Mattel. I do love the fact that we've got 3 layers. You've got the under layer here, which is this kind of like satin material with the printed bows on it, which is pretty. I like that pattern, being that this is a birthday doll. Normally I wouldn't care for this kind of a pattern. It's kind of gaudy, but I like the fact that it's a festive birthday doll, so it works for me. Then she's got this outer layer of this tulle. Actually, I feel like tulle is more stiff, and this is nicer. So I don't know if this is tulle or maybe it's just a better version of tulle, but it's nice and soft. So I actually like this. And it's not attached in the back. Usually a lot of them are attached right here down the seam. I don't know why they do that, but it's annoying. I like the fact that it's not attached. I don't know why, it doesn't really matter, but it's just a personal preference, I guess. And then she has this extra layer because Cinderella's original ball gown, her original ball gown had the two like poofy things, one on either side. So this is to kind of mimic that a little bit, but it's just like goes all the way around and it's like a bubble skirt kind of thing. Now, mine is not like perfect. The hem of it's a little, oh, because it's caught in the Velcro, never mind. Oh, there we go. That's why that lays a little bit better now. Anyway, so yeah, that's the skirt portion, I guess. The bodice layer I just now noticed, it has the same mesh over it, and there is a ribbon that's like an actual ribbon that goes around the top of it with a bow right there. So I actually like that they included real ribbon with an actual physical bow rather than it being printed on. So I do appreciate that. I like that the sleeves have like this like ruffle of the same material. The only thing is the way mine was packaged, this side is like whatever. I can fix it, and I'm going to. I just wanted to show you the way it was like straight out of the box, so you can see what that looks like. But yeah, honestly, like I don't think this will take much to get it to. Oh. It's already, there we go. I just left it because I wanted you to see what it looks like, but literally just a little bit of zhuzhing and it's back sticking up the way it's supposed to be. Oh, I also just realized for her hairstyle, they have these two little curled tendrils in the back. I actually really like that. It's kind of got a Rococo kind of like, I don't know if that's the right term, but anyway, like I really like the little tendrils that she's got hanging down. It's super cute for the hairstyle. I like that. So, now she does come with one, oh, I forgot to show you the shoes. Let me show you the shoes real quick before I forget. So of course it is Cinderella, glass slippers. She's got these clear plastic things to be like glass slippers. These are actually really cute. I think these might be similar to the other ones that they did. Like maybe it's just the same mold. Is it the same? It's not the same. No, it's not the same as Rapunzel's. But anyway, yeah, so they're Cinderella shoes. You know, they're super cute. There is molded details. Once again, no painted details, but in this case, you don't want painted details because Cinderella's shoes are supposed to be glass slippers. So you can have the molded details. In fact, I like that they put like a little heart molded detail on the front there, but you don't want painted details because it's supposed to be clear because, you know, glass slippers. But anyway, all right, that is everything she is wearing. Now to show you the things she comes with. So Rapunzel came with, so the one from last year, Rapunzel came with a little cupcake. Now, there is no little loop on it to loop through her finger or whatever. So like I just left this plastic thing holding it on her hand for now, because otherwise there is no way for her to hold this. But anyway, so last year she came with a little pink cupcake and you can kind of see it in there encased in plastic. But this year Cinderella came with a birthday present. So it's a little purplish pink, that's like a lavender, yeah, like a purple color birthday present with a silver bow molded on and painted on. And what's nice about this one is this one actually has the little hole right there, or the little loop, so that way you can stick it through her finger or her thumb or whatever, so she could still hold it. Now, I think I've seen this mold before with a Christmas themed doll, like a Christmas Barbie, maybe like a holiday, like a Playline holiday Barbie. So it's not, I don't think this is a new mold, which is totally fine. I think, you know, a lot of times people want new molds and it's totally justified in certain scenarios. But in a situation like this, where if you have a mold that will work for what you're trying to make, I don't mind if they reuse molds, because then they can put the budget in other places. Although I say that and somebody's probably watching and they're like, yeah, but where did they put the budget? You know, I don't know. There's always going to be at least one person who genuinely does not agree with the cost. Okay, well, the little loop is in a weird spot. So, I mean, okay, it kind of falls off. She can kind of hold it, but now, okay, let's talk about the articulation really quick. So, by the way, this is a close-up of the present. It is just a hollow like shell piece of plastic, you know, it doesn't actually open or anything like that. So just in case if you were wondering. But yeah, so this is the articulation that they've been giving to the Disney dolls, the Mattel Disney dolls, when they are doing full articulation. It's like almost there, but not 100%. I'll show you what I mean. So anyway, there's movement, of course, at the head, like a ball joint, no, ball gown. Anyway, so there's movement at the head. There is movement, obviously, at the shoulder. She can rotate. Her arm can go out. Unfortunately, that's as far as they can go. Her arms will not go straight out, unfortunately. I mean, you could kind of like turn them forward to make it look like they're going straight out, but now you can see that they're actually going forward a little. So not a full range of movement at the shoulder. There is an elbow joint, which is actually a pretty good elbow joint because it can do that. It can even bend backwards a little bit, which is totally fine. But there is no wrist joint, and this is the kind that I find really annoying because the way the position is, like, it works in this case because it's a birthday doll. She's meant to be able to hold a birthday present. So, like, it works in this instance. And for a Disney princess, if you, like, bend her elbows outward like this, she does the, like, princess pose that a lot of them tend to do. So, like, this works, but I really wish that there was a wrist joint. So, anyway, all right, moving down, she does have movement at the hips. She can sit down perfectly, which is great. Her legs can go out a little bit, so there's a little bit of room to play with. They put these things on her knees for some reason. They didn't want her knees to move in the box. Hold on, let me take this off real quick. Here we go. And then she has joints at the knees. Let's see how good. Oh, those are pretty good. Okay, so you've got a full right angle for the knee. That's what I look for in knee articulation, because some of, like, the Barbie Extra dolls, they can only go up that far. But the fact that these can go all the way up to there, I'm happy with that. So honestly, like, these actually have pretty good articulation. I've noticed that, like, the more expensive the Disney doll is from Mattel, the more articulation they have. So I've come to expect that when it comes to their, like, collector level dolls. When Hasbro had the license, like, they tried to give some of them articulation, but they would always do this thing where, like, they would either have elbow articulation or knee articulation, but not both. For some reason, like, the Style series, you know, the Style series looked kind of cool, even though it was, like, Hasbro's, like, the faces by Hasbro I wasn't a huge fan of, but the outfits looked really nice and everything, and the quality was decent, except for the hair quality wasn't that great. But they always, like, didn't give full articulation. At least Mattel is giving full articulation, so I'm happy about that. Now, if we can get the wrist articulation, I'll be really happy. I did mention the hair quality, by the way. These have saran hair, which I love. I love the fact that Mattel uses saran. I don't know any other doll line or doll company that's currently using saran. I know that MGA was using saran for some of the reproduction brats, but some of the later reproductions, they switched over to nylon, when the original version of the doll may have had saran, but now it has nylon for the reproduction. So I noticed that. But, like, when they first came out with the first four, you know, Chloe, Sasha, Jade, Yasmin, for the 20th anniversary, those ones did have saran. But other than that, I don't think any of the newer brats have saran hair. I don't think so. Yeah, no, I think, like, the Always brats and everything, they have nylon hair. But I'm so happy whenever I get a doll with saran hair because it is my favorite hair fiber. Speaking of which, I've got Rapunzel here. She also has saran hair, and I love it because it's, like, super long. It's not, like, as long as, like, obviously Rapunzel's hair would be much, much longer. And some of my Disney Store Rapunzel dolls have even longer hair where the hair actually goes down past the feet. And actually, I have a Hasbro Rapunzel doll whose hair goes past her feet. So I wish that her hair was longer, but because I'm planning on customizing this, I'm actually really happy with the length of the hair. I won't have to cut it. So this is the main reason I got this doll to customize was the face and the hair. I think it's going to be perfect for the character that I'm customizing. So yeah. Anyway, just to give you, like, a quick overview of, this is Rapunzel. You know, she looks super, super pretty. She has more makeup on than her Playline doll did. And I think I did a comparison in that video where I originally reviewed her. But yeah, so she's got more makeup. She looks really pretty, a little bit more feminine and everything. So I really like this face, which is why I'm going to be using it. This one's lips do look like they are printed a little high for me. Like, the lips are still printed on the face mold for the lips, but they just look like they're printed slightly higher. So I might actually repaint the lips. Plus, I kind of want them to be a different color anyway. But yeah, I actually really like this Rapunzel. Now, the one gripe, I guess, or criticism that I have is I genuinely wish that these ribbons were actual ribbons rather than being painted on or printed on, whatever. So all these ribbons are printed on. Otherwise, I really like this dress for Rapunzel. I actually kind of like it a little bit more than the one for Cinderella because this is more of like a mesh or I don't even know what these are called. Like this, I like this material a little bit better than the mesh tool that they've got here for Cinderella. It's not saying I don't like the Cinderella one, but I just kind of like this dress a little bit more. Plus it's purple, and this, I don't know, it's still there. I think that these are done really, really well to look like birthday themed, like party dresses. I don't know. I very much get that birthday vibe from them, that birthday party vibe. So I actually really do like them both. I think I'm just partial to the purple. Also, I'm kind of partial to the design, the silhouette of Rapunzel's dress, because I really like when there's a bodice with a flared skirt, and then they have just these cute little sleeve things like this. Also, Rapunzel came with this, hold on, she's attached. I gotta cut the thread really quick. But anyway, she came with this like cardboard thing to make her dress look more poofy. Or more full. I mean, it doesn't really need it. I feel like it actually holds its shape pretty well. I don't know. I think that both of these dolls could benefit from a petticoat. So I think what I want to do is I want to like learn how to make my own petticoats. So that way I can start giving my dolls that have dresses like these like more volume to their dresses. So anyway, so yeah, those are the two birthday dolls that have come out. Rapunzel from last year and Cinderella for this year. I wish I had stands for them, but I don't have any ready because I just realized they're like the perfect height to stand on here, but that's okay. I can just sit them down real quick. All right, so that is it for the birthday dolls from Mattel by the Disney... the Disney birthday dolls by Mattel. There we go. Yeah, I really, really like this collection, and I hope they keep coming out with them each year because I want to see more characters. I would love to see an Alice version. Hint, hint, Mattel, if you're watching, I would love to see Alice in this line. But I have a feeling they're mainly going to focus on the Disney princesses. Maybe they sell better, I don't know. But yeah, it'd be really interesting to see what other characters they end up making. I'm really, really happy with the line. Like I said, I think my main selling point is their faces and the fact that they're articulated and the hair is saran. So I'm really happy with that. Because I think even some of the Playline, like the cheapest ones, the $10 dolls by Mattel for the Disney princesses use polypropylene for some of them. So it's really nice refreshing when you actually get dolls with saran hair. So anyway, all right, well, I need to get going because I'm going to be going out to brunch with a bunch of my friends and some family and stuff like that. And later on, I've got a game night. So today is going to be a crazy busy day. But I really appreciate you hanging out. I really appreciate you hanging out. I'm getting a little excited for this weekend. I'm looking forward to game night and to brunch and everything. So that's what it is. I'm having difficulty talking, which is really a sign I should go. So let me know your thoughts of these dolls down in the comment section down below. Did you get any of them for yourself? Also, what character do you want to see next year? Which Disney princess or Disney character that Mattel is currently making dolls for are you looking forward to hopefully seeing next year in the birthday line? Let me know in the comment section. All right, that is it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun YouTube stuff, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. If you like this video, you can let me know by hitting thumbs up. You can check out some of my other videos by clicking one of the links on the screen. I post new videos every week, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified every time I upload. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.